not rivals with the Warriors. Is that correct?
Did I say it?
I thought you did.
I don't know what I said.
Do you think you're rivals? Are they rivals to you?
I don't know. I don't think we have a rival in our game today. We've had two great finals appearances the last 2 years, but I had the same with the Spurs. When I was in Miami, we weren't rivals. I think I played those guys more, so I won't look at it as rivals.
Well, when you try to figure out how to go at the end of the year, how much attention can you pay to Steph, given just how many others
You pay a lot of attention to Steph. He's a two-time MVP for a reason.
LeBron, the Halloween party, was that your idea, the decorations and so forth? With the Warrior, featuring the Warrior guys?
That's far removed, man. There was a lot of people featured. I was also featured in there too. But that's water under the bridge.
You're year over year consistency with your stats. Do you take pride in that, the way you're able to? 14 years now, your stats have been up in a lot of areas year after year.
Well, I take pride in just having a growth mindset and still trying to improve, even at my later stage of my career. Just being consistent for my teammates every night, that means a lot to me. So I take pride in just trying to keep my body fresh, keeping my mind fresh, keeping my game polished, working on my craft, and going out and producing.
I realize that regular season, anything has limited value to you, but the number of 50-win seasons, the number of 60-win seasons, the number of all-star berths, it's got to mean something.
It'll mean something at the end of my career. Right now it's all about the process, and that's just trying to get better and better. I can care less about my individual accolades at this point. I just want to win and put our team in position to be successful.
When you see the Warriors now, how do you see them as different than last season?
They're even more dangerous. They're even more dangerous than they were last year, and that's pretty hard to say, because they were a damn great team last year, and they're even better this year. So,
you look at them as a team. They portray themselves as a team that's still trying to figure out how to fit Kevin and everybody in, and still working it out. Do you see them as a team that's still on its way up, kind of?
I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to what they're trying to do as far as fitting in. You have to be around them every day to know that. But they're a great team. They're a hell of a team. Probably one of the best teams ever assembled, and they're going to continue to get better and better as the season goes on.
You're at a stage in your career where you're just trying to win championships. Why did you decide to entrust this organization with this period in your career? Why did you?
I trusted myself. And coming back home happened to be the place that I decided to come back to. But I trusted myself. I knew how much I've grown. I knew the type of basketball player I was. I knew the type of leader I am. And I knew the type of man I was. So, I trusted myself. And, the organization has rallied around me, and I appreciate that.
The fact that they kind of had a win at all costs, about trying to always stockpile you with talent. What's it like to know that they're committed in that?
Well, I think it's, in order to win, you have to have talent around you. It's not like we're one of the most talented teams ever assembled. We got guys that play their role, and we got a couple of stars, in Kyrie and Kev, that does their job at a high level, but we're a team that also do the dirty work when need be. So, the best thing about our team is that the other guys that don't get mentioned a lot do their job at an all-time high, and I appreciate that from them.
What type of toll does it take on you to play the four extensively in a game versus another position?
It takes a toll on me to play any basketball game at this point in my career, so I just got to keep my mind and my body sharp, no matter what position I'm playing.
Brad, have you talked to Kyle or Will talk to him about what to expect in this matchup with Golden State?
No. For what? This is just one game. If it comes to a point, and hopefully we're at that point late in the season where we can represent the East, but that's so far away. So it's just one game, and he's played them. He's played them over the years. He's played them since they've been great. There's nothing to talk about.
You mentioned the other night when you were in the game for Sacramento, just the thoughts that go through your mind because of that's where it all started. When you come back here to San Francisco, where you just won an NBA championship, do you have those same kinds of thoughts? Do you expect to when you play Monday?
No, I think when you walk into the building, initially just have some thoughts of it. I think all of us will, no matter where you were at that time and place. If you at that arena, you're just going to remember where you were back in June. But I'm at a different place right now than I was in June. It's a different mindset. I'm in a different situation right now. So,